everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to film a Chatty get ready with me. I'm going to use some panning products and some products that I'm not panning, but yeah, I'm going to apply my makeup today. Let me take you a little bit closer because I'm going to start with my eyes so that you can see better. Every product will be listed down to the description box. I'm sorry if the quality of this video is not the best, or if I cover my face with a mirror, or if the video goes a little bit blurry. I feel I am not that good at filming myself doing my makeup because I don't do it too often. But I think I want to start doing it once in a while. So I am just like drawing my brows with this Pixi Natural Brow Duo. I actually filmed a brow routine video in the beginning of the summer, but I wasn't too happy with the video because it was a no makeup day and the brows, I usually do them a little bit darker than in that video. Now you can see how I do them most days. Then I am going in with the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. This is in a project pan and that is everything I have left. I need to go to buy a replacement for this one. So what I like to do with this pencil is that I draw the tail of my brow or the outer part, because this is deeper than the Pixi pencil and it is more precise. But I must say that brows are for me probably in my makeup look the part that I'm struggling with the most. Like, it's so easy to go a little bit overboard, but then if I don't do them strong enough, I feel my face is kind of like lacking something. Then I'm going to go in with a powder, so this is the Essence Make Me Brow Duo. As you can see, I have gotten some nice use out of this one. I'm going to first go in with the deeper shade and then with the lighter shade in the inner part of the brow, just a little bit. I don't film these type of videos often when I am doing my makeup. I think there are so many people who film so amazing tutorials, and that's kind of like, tutorials are something that I don't want to do really. Like, they are so much work to film and so much work to edit. I don't know, I just don't have this passion to film tutorials, so I have decided not to do them. But you know, Get Ready With Me, I feel they are not supposed to even be like super professional, high quality videos. Like, it's just about you having a chit chat with your subscribers and, you know, showing how you apply your makeup. I guess they are kind of like more relaxed type of tutorials. They are still a lot of work to edit, but filming them is not quite as hard because, in my opinion at least, in Get Ready With Me it doesn't matter so much if you like cover your face or if the camera is blurry for a while, when in tutorial it can really like ruin the entire video. I always struggle with this brow more, like this, it looks like bold right there. And like, I try to put there powder, then I try to deepen it with the pencil, and it's just difficult to nail this part. Oh well. Then I'm just going to bring a little bit lighter powder to the inner part of my brow. I am going to set the brow with the gel from the Pixi Natural Brow Duo. I'm probably going to go back in with powder once my foundation and everything is on place. But for now, these are good enough and I'm going to set them. Then I'm just using some concealer to cover up the lid and to carve out the underbrow. I saw a Get Ready With Me video from Sarah Rose, who I love, you probably know it. So she's a cruelty-free content creator. I really do appreciate her, like she does some project panning. She's not like that crazy of a panner than like some of us. Like, project panning is not the main gig on her channel like it is pretty much on my channel right now. But she does some project panning and I do really much love her channel. I love to watch her videos. But she said in her Get Ready With Me video, maybe about a month ago, that she likes to film Get Ready With Me like about once a month so that she can show to her subscribers what product she is using currently, and I thought that sounds like a great idea, especially because I am panning constantly a lot of products and you never see the products on action. I mean, you do see me wearing the products on videos that I film, and then of course on update videos, but you never see me applying the products, and I thought it could be fun to show you how I am using my panning products. So for example, today we are going to do my eyeshadow look with my Baby Panda palette. Then I am going to prime my eyes. I do have this primer from Wet n Wild. I don't have much left. I do have like that much, and this one will be gone in a couple of months, I think. This is actually my last product from Wet n Wild. As you probably know, their cruelty-free status is kind of like a little bit weird right now. Many people are saying that they are certainly like not cruelty free. For me it's more like, I don't know, but the whole situation sounded and seemed a little bit fishy to me. Like, I know there is pilot program between China and some Leaping Bunny certified brands, when the brands are able to go to the Chinese market on very special places, and there are some other rules in that, but those products won't be tested on animals. But the whole thing with Wet n Wild, it was just weird. Like, at least as far as I know, they didn't announce anything about their entering the Chinese market until they got caught. I don't know if there is that kind of pilot program between PETA and China. My favorite video I saw regarding this Wet n Wild situation was the one Fura made. I'm just going to set my eyeshadow primer with a powder. So, you know, she said in her video that she just doesn't know if they are cruelty free. Like, she does not have proof that they are not cruelty free, but that she also does not have proof that they are cruelty free. Yeah, anyways, Wet n Wild has never been one of my favorite brands. It's not that well available here in Finland. Okay, so that was all the preparation and kind of like my explanation for this Get Ready With Me series. In the future, I might just do my brows and prime my eyes before I start to film, if I'm going to keep doing these Get Ready With Me videos, but now I just wanted to show you how I do my brows and have a little chat about why I'm doing this. But as I said, I'm going to do my eyeshadow today with my Baby Panda palette, so it is this BH Cosmetics Neutral Eyes to Go 6-color eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to do the taupe look you have seen me wearing so much recently. So I'm going to use this eyeshadow and then this deeper brown eyeshadow, but there are not mattes in this palette that I need to do the look, so I'm going to use my Anastasia Modern Renaissance. This has been in my Shop My Shadows rotation for this month. So I'm going to use warm taupe on my crease, Cypress Amber to deepen up the look and on the outer corner, and then Tempera on my brow bone. So first I'm going to bring warm taupe to my crease with a blending brush. I have really been enjoying this look, and overall I have been enjoying the Modern Renaissance, and I guess it's safe to announce it now that the Modern Renaissance is going to be my Panda palette for next year, and I'm probably going to get quite good use out of it even for the rest of this year. Now I'm going into the outer corner with the Cypress Amber. So for example, the taupe eyeshadow that I'm going to be using today, my goal will be to, you know, use it up during the next couple of months. And I think these eyeshadows from the Modern Renaissance work perfectly with it. And then I find that warm taupe in Modern Renaissance is kind of like a weird eyeshadow. Like, I do like it a lot, but I just don't think it goes at all with the rest of the eyeshadows in the palette. So most of the times I like to use it with something else. Like today, I'm using it with the shimmery taupe eyeshadow. Oh my gosh, now I have blending problems with my left eye. I always find that the left side is for me harder to do when I'm talking about like eyeshadow. It's harder for me to blend. Somehow because I'm right-handed, I have no problem blending out the eyeshadow on my right eye, but then the left eye, it always like, it's so much harder. Let me know if you have the same thing, that if you are right-handed you struggle with the left side, or vice versa, if you are left-handed do you struggle with the right side, or is it for you like as easy to apply the eyeshadow on the both of the sides? Okay, I have a little bit more warm taupe in this blending brush and I'm going to go back in with that one. By the way, if you hear like music, my neighbor upstairs is playing some sort of an instrument. Not exactly sure which instrument it is, but as far as I know they are like musicians, so they are playing currently. It's not really loud, so I'm not wondering if the camera doesn't pick it up at all, but if you hear it, it's my neighbor. Okay, so the crease and the outer corner are done for now. So next I'm going in with this e.l.f. glitter primer, because the eyeshadows in my Baby Panda palette, they are really powdery, or at least the shimmers, and they just like don't want to stick to your lid, so they work best if you use a glitter primer under them or if you wet the eyeshadows. And now that I do have this e.l.f. glitter primer, I enjoy using this one. So I'm just going to bring this one to my lid. And next I'm going to bring this top eyeshadow from my Baby Panda palette to my lid. So I'm just going to bring it to my entire lid, from the inner part to almost the outer corner. I think this shade is so pretty. I think right now I'm just going to take a little bit of Cypress Amber, going to tap off the excess, and I'm going to go a little bit back in with that one to the inner corner. And now to the outer part of my lid, I'm going to bring this deeper shimmery brown from my Baby Panda palette. This one maybe won't stick that great to my lid because I don't have the sticky base anymore, because I already did put the top eyeshadow on top of the glitter primer. I'm trying to kind of like pack it on. Like this I will get nicer blend. Of course I could have not brought the top as far to the inner corner, but then I think I might have had a little bit more difficulties to blend. Sorry, that was my dog. If he starts, you know, barking more, I'm going to go check what's the matter. Actually, now that I mentioned him, so he was Hugo, my rescue dog. Day after tomorrow, it will be a year since we adopted him. I cannot believe he has been so long. He's the coolest dog ever. He's so kind and so chill. I mean, you can just see that he's enjoying life. Last summer we were traveling. We were at Hania in Greece, in the island of Crete. So we found him and he had hurt his leg. So with the help of an organization that, you know, is a Finnish organization that helps dogs there in Crete, we were able to, you know, get him to a doctor, and then we were able to adopt him, which is so great. And everything has gone with him very well. Now I'm going in with the tempera shade on my brow bone. Everything has gone well with Hugo, but of course there are always risks when you are going to adopt, like the dog might not be healthy or he might be so scared that you have like behavior problems, but with Hugo there hasn't been any problems. The only problem is that he's honestly so obsessed with food. One night he actually ate everything eatable from the trash, and oh my god, after that we have had to, you know, lock him with us to our bedroom because he sleeps there anyways. That was quite bad. It was maybe like a month or two ago and he hasn't been doing anything like that in a while. But yeah, the only kind of like problem with him is that he's so obsessed with food. Like if you leave something to the table, it will be gone. Like, well, obviously the dog has been starving in the past, so he has this thing that when he sees food, he needs to eat it. Just going back once more with warm taupe. Okay, so my eyeshadow on the upper lid is now done and the lower lash line I'm going to do when my base makeup is done. So now I'm going off camera to do my eyeliner. I bought this e.l.f. cream eyeliner and I actually really much like this. With this one I can get really nice intense black application. I like to use this kind of really thin eyeliner brush from ABH Cosmetics that came in a brush set. But yeah, I'm going to line my eyes off camera and put on some falsies and then I'm going to be back to do my base makeup. Okay, so I'm back. I lined my eyes and put on the lashes. I just used Ardell Demi Wispies and didn't do any crazy line. I just did like a thin line to my lash line, no wing or nothing. So let's move to my base makeup. So I'm going to prime my face. I'm using this Urban Decay Optical Illusion Primer, which if you saw my wishlist video, you know is my only primer at the moment, and when this one is gone, I'm going to try another one. Okay, then I'm going to move on to foundation. So I am panning this Too Faced Born This Way foundation. This is really old, so hopefully I can pan it soon. I'm going to first like put it to my face and then I'm going to blend it in with a sponge. But I don't know about this color. Like, I think this color looks a little bit weird and it's not like the most perfect shade ever for me. This is in the shade Vanilla. Like when I put it on my face it looks like yellow, but on the Too Faced website I think it's described as a light foundation with neutral to pink undertones, if I remember correctly. And I don't think there's anything pink about that. Anyways, this used to be my favorite foundation. I think it's a nice foundation, but it's not my favorite anymore. I think there are much better foundations at much lower cost. By the way, did you see that I do have this bat headband? Yesterday I broke one of my headbands that I had in my bathroom and that leaves me with only 2 headbands. So I took one to the bathroom because I need one when I'm washing my face. So this is now the only one I have to use when I'm doing my makeup. But it doesn't matter, like we are getting closer to fall and I love Halloween, so I love this headband. Yeah, I don't know, I feel this color of the foundation is just a little bit weird and yellow and not just like perfect, but I can get it work. And by the way, I don't have really cool tone skin. I am pretty neutral. Like I'm not pink at all, but I am not really that yellow too. I guess at some point I wanted to be a little bit more yellow and I bought really yellow foundations when that's not my skin. I'm going to move to concealer. I'm going to use this Pixi Correction Concentrate. So I have been panning this for the entire year and there is still product, but now it's like really little bit that there is left. I'm actually probably going to film tomorrow or the day after tomorrow the update for my 19 in 2019 project pan where this product is. And I do think this product does a nice job covering or cancelling the darkness of my under eye. But I'm using high coverage concealers anyways on top of it, so it's kind of like no point for me to use this. But I just want to finish it up. Then I'm going in with this Revolution concealer. This is the Conceal and Define concealer in the shade C6 and I am going to bring it to my forehead, nose and chin as well as on my under eyes. I'm going to use another concealer that is a little bit too dark for me if I don't do this. I ran out of this Revolution concealer so quickly, like I bought this a month ago and now it's like the stopper is out and it's difficult to get product out, so I'm probably going to be able to get use out of this still tomorrow, but not after that. And then I'm going to use this Colourpop No Filter Concealer on my under eye. This is the more high coverage concealer. And this one dries down darker, so I like to mix it in with lighter concealer. So that's why I use the Revolution concealer under it. And the Colourpop concealer is in a project pan. I don't have in my camera the thing that I can, you know, flip the picture. I'm not going to buy a new camera before this camera is like done. I have filmed with this one for years and it's still working strong. This is not meant for filming in a way, like it's not the best, but it works. So I'm going to deal with that until it breaks. Anyways, this camera doesn't have the screen that flips, but I do see my face on the mirror behind the camera and my under eye looks so kind of like strike white. I don't know if it looks like that on camera, but in real life it's not that white. I'm going to set my face. I'm going to use the Too Faced Born This Way powder. I do regret a little bit that I bought this. I don't think this is a bad powder, but you know, I could be using better powders too. And now that the face is set, I'm going to set my under eyes. I'm going to use the Revolution baking powder in Lace. Previously I liked to set my under eye concealer before my face, but I have recently changed it because I found that if I did set my under eye concealer before the rest of my face, sometimes the brush that I'm using kind of like wiped away the foundation a little bit. So this way I can avoid that happening. Okay, so I'm going to take you just a little bit closer because I'm going to finish my eye makeup. First, I think I'm just going to go a little bit back in with brow powder in the outer part of the brow, mainly because I think there's some powder there. Okay, and I want to bring to my lower lash line just this shimmery brown eyeshadow from my Baby Panted palette, so I'm going to smudge it to my lower lash line, but I'm going to start kind of like slowly, and I'm going to be focusing on the outer part, but I'm going to bring it to inner part too, but just like focus on the outer. I'm actually quite happy with that, so I'm going to leave it like that and then do the another eye. Usually I do bring like matte eyeshadows to my lower lash line, but because I am panning this palette, I want to get more use out of that shimmer, so that's why I used that. And you know what, I think this works perfectly fine. So I'm going to do my borderline and the lower lash mascara off camera. I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Eye Cheat pencil, so this is like a nude borderline pencil. For me, like doing borderline on camera, it's just like weird. So I will be right back. Okay, so the eyes are now completely done except for the inner corner highlighter, but I'm going to do that just in a while. Now let's do the rest of my face. So I'm going to do some contouring and bronzing. So I'm going to contour with this The Balm Bahama Mama bronzer, which is like the perfect contour shade for me. I'm just slightly going to contour the cheekbone, nothing too strong. Oh my god, now I also noticed that when I am trying to contour the left side of my face, because I'm right-handed, I struggle so much with it. I always struggle to get, you know, the nice blend, and then no way I can use my left hand. I need to use my right hand. But you know what, it's good enough. Then I'm just going to contour my chin a little bit. And then I'm going to do some bronzing. So I'm going to use this Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder. I really do love this bronzer. And then the blush I'm going to use today is this Essence Matte Touch blush in Rose Me Up. This is in my collection like the most neutral blush. It's so like neutral beige. Barely has any sort of red in it. But I love it for that. If you have seen me ever talking about blush, you know that I love neutral blushes. And most of the people, I think, say that these kind of blushes are boring, but I do love this. And then as highlighter, I'm going to use this highlighter over here on my face, C palette, or this is a palette from Tarte with a pretty leopard print, but I'm going to use this one. It is from V-Care Icon, that is like a Finnish brand sold exclusively at store called Sokos. And I'm just going to use this highlighter. This is this beautiful kind of like neutral champagne highlighter, which I love. It doesn't have any warmth to it, but then it's not like pink, it's just like neutral champagne. And this highlighter I'm also going to bring to my inner corners. Okay, then lips next. So I think this eye look that I have on goes with anything brown, especially with more cool toned browns. In my Pan That Face Palette video, I did wear this look with a deeper brown lipstick and I love the combo, but today I'm just going to use this The Balm Read My Lips lip gloss in Snap. So this is like a light beige lip gloss and it is in my Rolling Lippies project pan, so I want to get some more use out of it. And finally it's time to set my face, so I'm using this The Body Shop Cocoa Calming Face Mist, which there is not much left and it will look like water splashes on my face, but I want to use everything here is, so I'm just going to use this. Okay, so I'm going to quickly do my hair, not going to do anything weird, I'm just going to, brush through it, and then I'm going to put on some jewelry and I will be back for kind of like goodbyes. Okay, so this is the finished look. I must say I really do love this look. I love this kind of like cooler toned neutral eyeshadow look, and yeah, I feel in this look everything goes so well together. It's so kind of like everyday appropriate, also pretty easy and quick to do. Of course this video was like super long because I was talking at the same time when I do my makeup. Anyways, that was really everything for today. It was fun to film myself doing makeup. I don't do it often, but I think I want to start doing this once in a while, especially if I want to show you how I'm using the products that are in project pans. So it was fun to do. But that was everything for today. Thank you for watching this video and see you in my next one. Bye bye.